What's going on, guys? Happy almost New Year. Yeah, we ain't doing that. We're going to go this way. Anyway, I just got a few things today. I mean, I wasn't even going to bitch too much today. I'm not going to. I'm not going to bitch a lot. I'm just going to say, I'm going to point out a few little facts. For one, Conqueef, I think it was yesterday or the day before. Could have been about 3 or 4 months ago. I can't remember when he said it. Actually, I think it was yesterday or the day before. But anyway, he said something like, he didn't know who none of these people were, until they started saying shit and doing shit, and we started kind of, responding to him. And I agree 100% with what he's saying. The fact he's like, we're kind of giving them what they want, because that's all they got. I mean, I don't mean to sound rude or mean or anything about this, but they're not used to getting any attention whatsoever. I mean, Jen, Jesus Christ, she's done everything. What has it been, about a year now or something like that? She's been around, and it's always something with her. She's a fucking weird fucking person. They brought up Necro's up there. He's up there talking about, oh my God, they're talking about cameras. Nobody should have to. Necro, you stupid motherfucker. Go back and watch who's the one that brought up the camera thing. That was your side there, Necro. And yeah, you're on that side now, you fucking idiot. But that was them. They said, you got Blaze saying, oh, Flex, you ever notice since I called Flex out, he never has his camera on no more? Yet Flex drives around all goddamn day with his fucking camera on. And every one of his fucking streams start out with a picture of him for a thumbnail. See, but Blaze says that shit, and you guys know that because you all watch it all the fucking time. I mean, you guys know everything Flex does and says, and you know everything we say. But of course, they always say like, oh, we don't watch that. Oh my God, they're spying on us and shit. Just weird motherfuckers, I swear to God. But again, y'all didn't call when Blaze said that. None of you dumb fucks. I mean, see, that's the difference in sides. If somebody would have said that about, say, like, hell, even Roy, if somebody would have said like, oh yeah, look, Roy, he don't come on, I'll be like, dude, he's on camera all the fucking time. Or anybody. And again, it doesn't matter. Nobody has ever said anybody has to be on camera or has to do this or that or has to talk on panel, any of that. No one cares. We were just pointing out the fucking hypocrisy and, your all's bullshit. Because the person that said that, he has never showed himself. And the people he was talking to, Tracy, one time, and she deleted the fucking stream immediately. Then you got Jen, who's never, same thing, never showed nothing. She's never, then you got Serb. The only time he's ever showed himself is by accident. And I mean, I don't know. And Tommy, I gotta think, I didn't hear you. I guess you was drunk. See, I heard Flex talking about it, which I'm glad he watches, so I don't have to. Thank you for that, Flex. But here's the thing, Tommy. I want to ask you a question, buddy. For one, we're going to get to the Dylan thing because why don't you, if somebody told you Dylan was talking shit, saying shit about you, what you ought to do, Tommy, is tell us who said that so we can call him out, and because you can go back yourself, Tommy. You can go back yourself to when Dylan said the stuff. What Dylan said was, it was when you and Flex was kind of arguing one night. So like when you would say shit, when you was over there saying shit about Flex bad, Dylan's exact words was something like, I like Tommy. Tommy's my friend, but I don't agree with him saying that. But Tommy, go back and listen when Flex kind of got mad and said something. Dylan was on panel and he said the same thing, like, yeah, no, I don't agree with that. I ain't saying that. Tommy's my friend. So dude, you're listening, Tommy. You got proven pathological liars telling you shit. Like Jen, I guess Johnny had asked something about if, the wheelchair thing, how it found out. And she, again, tries to lie, which you can go watch Flex's video. He put that up, and it shows you exactly, and she admitted that was her. She said it was her that put the comment. So, the point of it is, she's, trying to make it look like Flex went around spreading that like she was in a wheelchair. But what she really done was prove Flex is a very trustworthy person. I talk to Flex all the time. Hell, we all talk to him, right? He's never said a fucking word to me about that. He's never said, oh yeah, guess what, Jen? Because nobody would do that, Jen. You're the only one that brings that shit up, and you talk shit. Then you want to try to use something for, people like you're fucking cowards. You want to talk shit, but then when people comes back at you, it's always, you got something wrong with you, you got this or that. Hell, if that's the thing, if you don't want people to talk about you, Jen, don't bring up handicaps and shit. What you need to do is stop talking shit. Nobody would even fucking mention your name again. Again, I agree 100% with what Concrete was talking about. They want us to do this. They love it. Like that Carrie, that crazy fucking idiot, the finger breaker. I can break. God damn, Carrie, you're a fucking cringy motherfucker. You're just like the. I ain't gonna even go there. I mean, Carrie, you couldn't break a goddamn anything. I mean, why would you even think that your little tiny ass could fucking. Anyway, I don't know. See, that's where, you know, sometimes like, you know, martial arts, MMA, BJJ, any of that shit, it can be dangerous because, see, with one thing they teach you there, you know, you're going to learn shit, right? But one thing they don't kind of tell you enough, a lot of them don't, is size really fucking matters. I mean, it's like, if there was a 350-pound huge bodybuilder, it doesn't matter, you know, unless I can, like, hook him really good or something, I mean, he can sling me around like nothing. You see what I'm saying? I mean, he's got me by, like, what, 100, you know, if like, I don't know. I just don't see how you, in your mind, think that shit. I don't know. But again, who cares? You know, I guess all fingers are safe. I mean, just when you're typing or whatever, guys, just be careful and don't let Carrie catch your fingers out. She'll break them. God damn. But again, if you all, they want that. They want the attention, so that's why they do it. But prove us wrong. If you all don't want the attention and you don't want that, see, Jen, you're always talking like, oh, they're talking about this, and like you're trying to get people to feel sorry for you. Hey, Jen, how about this? You know what would really make people feel sorry for you and what people would really maybe come to your defense and shit? Is if you wasn't going around talking shit and lying your fucking lying ass off about people and saying shit, people would never even mention you. Again, nobody even knows who the fuck you got. I mean, nobody cares. The only reason you're doing this shit is to get attention. And again, we're giving it to you. You know, right now, I guess it's, you know, it's just a little light drama. You know, Torp understands this. I mean, you know, there's not much drama going on, and this is something. But I'm telling you, we got to find something new because these fucking losers are, I mean, and I feel bad about saying that on New Year's Eve, but I mean, it's, you know, the truth's the truth. They're fucking losers. They're nobodies. I mean, Carrie said something about, what'd she say about bullied and, like, talking about me, like, oh, Jada was a nerd or bull. I can't remember what she fucking said. I mean, for one, Carrie, I wouldn't even known you exist in high school. I wouldn't even known you were fucking on the planet if we were in the same fucking class. I mean, again, there's levels to life, and you guys ain't on, you're way down the fucking ladder there. And you can keep telling each other, like, you, again, when you're talking to each other, look around at the chat, look at the names in the chat. You all know each other's, you know, liars because you said it. You've all either proved, like Jen proved Tracy was a liar. Jen has, you know, said all kinds. She diagnosed Serb. I mean, he was all kinds of shit. So, I mean, all you guys said over there, knowing the other person has talked shit about you guys, but you guys keep on fucking, it's all you got left. I mean, there is zero chance you will never see me. Like, just say, like, I got into a Flex or something, right, or Thunder. Well, let's just say Flex because of the lounge. I don't give a fuck what he done. There's no way in fuck I would be over there. You would see me run into a panel with fucking, like, Cherry or, like, when Roy was mad or Reese or something. There's no fucking way. It doesn't matter if you get mad at a person because the shit that, you know, I know those people are, they're terrible fucking people. Why would I want to, you know, bring myself down to their level just to try to get Flex upset? And that's exactly what Roy did. He would, if he got mad at Flex, he would try to get anybody that, you know, was kind of, you know, feuding with Flex a little bit. He would try to go over there and team up with him and just to, you know, hurt Flex is what he was doing. And Roy went to the furthest extent. I mean, you know, it's a new year, almost. It's what? Almost 8 o'clock, so about 4 hours. It's a new year, but I guarantee you, if we keep responding to this, we'll be doing this same shit this entire year. Because these fucking losers, they won't stop. That's all they got. They've never had attention for anything in life. They're fucking losers. And they will try their best. I mean, again, there's no sense in us keeps calling out the lies because we've done it too many times. Anybody that still believes any fucking thing they say, they don't want to know the truth. The truth is all right there. They can look it up for themselves. And sir, I heard you said that you didn't say you didn't say you told Mike that, you know, you said you told him where to go. Well, I got the screenshot and I sent it, so we'll see. You literally said that and you was going to let them know. See, sir, you lie so much you don't even know what the fuck you say. That's the thing about lying. You got to remember what lie you told to which person. I mean, I don't even, dude, if I was you, and I'm serious about this, I don't even know how you sleep. Every night I'd be laying there like, okay, what did I say to this person? What did I say to this person? Because you've been lying your ass off forever. But it's just the perfect time for you to get caught, because you had like Cherry and them. They needed the numbers more than they give a fuck about, you know, reputation. So they let your little dumbass hang around. Even Cherry was trying to help you for a little while, trying to say shit until he knew you fucked up enough. Cherry seen when you showed that camera again, it was over. So that's when he changed his story from, oh, I've done catering orders with Dog, to, you know, coming out and saying, well, I've never met Dog. I've never seen him in person. I've never shook his hand or nothing. And see, I got all that shit too, Cherry. I mean, that's the thing. That proves what they are. I mean, they don't care about the truth either. If they're mad at Flex, if they're mad at me, if they're mad at, it doesn't matter who, you know, they will team up with anybody. The Blaze thing, Tommy, and Johnny, or whoever was the one sitting there saying stuff about, you know, Jen. Thing about it is, you guys sit over there on channels that lets Blaze around. Blaze is a fucking, I mean, that dude is a little fucking freak. The shit he's done to everybody, I mean, it's only worse. But here's the funny part. Tracy had said the emails, like, oh my God, what's he going to do? Email you? Like, you know, and Jen, no, that was actually Jen. Tracy did say something like, oh, she didn't, you know about the emails, but she lied. And, you know, she knows that. She knows she knew about them. Because I got the message where the day, you know, we put them up there, or Flex put them up there, she Discorded me. But again, Jen says something like, you know, like making a joke of the emails. Like, oh, what's he going to do? Send you emails? See, the thing about that is, Jen, what an email consists of what? What's the email consist of? It consists of words, right? Words. It's just words. She's kind of right in a way. I mean, Blaze ain't going to do a goddamn thing. He's a fucking coward bitch. But when you hear shit like that, you get mad. And, you know, according to Jen, you shouldn't worry about words. So why does Jen cry and threaten to run and tell the wheelchair community or some shit? Hey, Jen, most of the people, it's like truly handicapped like that, they would go off on your ass if you tried to use your disability for a fucking crutch. And that's what you're doing. You're literally trying. Nobody even knew about you in a wheelchair. You talked all kinds of shit behind the scenes, said all kinds of ridiculous shit. Then when you finally got called out on it, that's how you came up out of the blue. You go into or it's actually Thunders. You go in there and you literally type, they're attacking a woman in a wheelchair or some bullshit, and I'm going at Flex for that. No, Jen, they're not attacking you in a wheelchair. It's got nothing to do with your wheelchair. It's got nothing to do with your legs. Your mouth is the fucking problem. I mean, your mouth is a huge problem. I mean, Jesus Christ. That channel, Jen, you need to, you know, go back and watch that video you put up again. Then you need to delete that and burn your computer so that shit will never happen again. Because that was terrible. God damn. That was the cringiest shit I ever heard. You said you was going to do another one. It's like, in a way I want you to, in a way I don't want to see you put yourself through that, but please do, because you know, it'd be funny as fuck to hear. Where do you come up with this shit at? The campfire of chaos. Grab your marshmallows and sit around. We're gonna something about liars. But then her dumbass, her intro was longer than her fucking video. Her video, she never said a goddamn thing about anybody lying. I mean, fucking idiot. She just throws blanket statements out there. See, another thing, Jen, how do you figure, you know, your channel is a reacts channel, and you're like, you know, calling out stuff, right? So, but you're not really calling out nothing, you're just full of shit. But the point of this is, you're into the drama. You're talking about it, so when you do a reacts channel and you're reacting to drama, what's that going to do, Jen? That's going to pull you deeper into the drama. So how do you think you can do that, then sit around saying you're going to flag Flex's channel for bullying and harassment, and you're literally doing, I mean, you're asking for it all. You're going to flag Flex for bullying and harassment when Blaze has literally physically threatened Flex, said stuff like that, which again, it's not like Flex gives a flying fuck, because nobody's scared of Blaze. The only thing that makes me, when Blaze says something like that time he tried to say somebody, I was aggravating him like his, what was it, his counselor, or his counselor, and he stabbed he stabbed her with a pen. Well, again, Blaze, I ain't your fucking counselor. I ain't a girl. I'll stick a pin up your fucking ass. But for two, why don't you all call that shit out? Why don't, I mean, bullying and harassment would be what the fuck he does. Harassing is when you get unwanted attention. You guys want the attention because you're talking about us. Blaze, nobody had nothing to do with that little fucking freak. Nobody wanted nothing to do with him. He harasses the fuck out of people. He sits in streams and he chats because that's all he's got. The dude's a little fucking psychopath. And when I say that, he's a keyboard psychopath, because in real life, you can't do a goddamn thing. He's too much of a pussy. And it's the same thing about Jen. She loves to talk shit. She loves to get stuff going. But when people call her out and she finally gets caught, it's like she said something again about, you know, coming back to the others. Jen, there's no fucking way. Jen, forever people knew what kind of person you were. And everybody knew it. And when it finally came out, and you found out everybody knew it, you ran over there because that's the only people that would have you. Now you're stuck with them unless you get a different community. I mean, because there's nobody with any fucking decency or self-respect would ever be seen with any of you fucking losers. Like Serb, everybody knows he's a fucking pathological. I mean, he's way the fuck out there. So when you're up there, when you're talking and act like you believe him, the worst thing about that is, you guys won't double down and say, yeah, I believe everything Surf said. I believe him and Dog's different people. I believe he was really lost at sea. I believe he was a soldier in that picture. You guys don't do that. You'll just say, oh, yeah, they, especially Tracy, she'll just say, oh, yeah, they just spin the truth or, get shit to fit their narrative and shit. Then we ask her a million fucking times, what truth have we ever spun? What have we ever done to any kind of lie whatsoever? We've never done it. So Tommy, before you go at like people saying like, what the fuck was that? It wasn't a goat, Tommy, calm down. It was like a dog or something. It was the size of a goat though. I could have caught it for you. But anyway, Tommy, instead of like acting like, you're over there defending Jim, why don't you go back and watch everything, Tommy? Why don't you go back and watch all the shit they do and they say, and you'll see, then you could actually tell Jen when she starts saying that bullshit, you could say, well, Jen, maybe if you wasn't doing this or wasn't doing that, they wouldn't go at you. And tell her that. And watch, hey, Tommy, if they didn't say anything, we begged them to stop. Nobody wants to talk about them. It's just right now, there's not much drama going on, so they're getting attention. But, I mean, hell, hey, guys, I'm going to go to a different community and start some shit and bring them back over so we can get rid of these fuckers. We'll just start on them. I mean, fuck, Eli's funner to fuck with. I mean, at least the Eli, the people they call Eliers, at least those people are real. I mean, they say shit. Now, you got some people that'll go back and forth, but, it's not on the Eli side. It's like, you got a few different, people going at them. But what I'm saying is, they're all, they don't say, and even Eli's not like you fuckers. I mean, Eli's a delusional motherfucker, and he's crazy as hell. And he thinks all kinds of shit, and he thinks YouTube's his business. But again, he doesn't sit there and try to, well, he probably does. I don't know. It's a bad example. Maybe Jen was paying him $4.99 a month or something. I don't know. That's where she learned how to do all this. But I doubt it, though. Because she had to pay her team of attorneys. She probably couldn't keep paying the $4.99. But Jen, again, don't sit there and try to use, you talk shit. If you can talk or type, it doesn't matter what else is going on in your life. It does not matter. Nobody wants to see anybody hurt. Nobody's happy about anybody having any kind of handicap whatsoever. Nobody would ever use that handicap against them or use it to go at them. What I'm saying is, when you pull that shit out like that and you say that kind of stuff, people's going to point it out that what you're doing. You want to talk shit. You want to get a lot of stuff going. Then as soon as you get called out on your bullshit, you want to try to spin it to make it look like. And again, you're on a channel yesterday. That was Necros. I'm pretty sure the chat that Flex was showing. You're on a channel where the guy let trolls attack Tommy right when he had a stroke. People's been doxxed on his channel. I mean, Pedro got doxxed on his channel. You got that Digi guy, that fucking weirdo, all kinds of weird people. And you're going to say that why don't you flag that channel, Jen? That's the one. And I remember back a long time ago, you used to say all kinds of shit about Necro and them. You couldn't believe he let them around and all this shit, but not really much, because like I said, Necro is kind of like you guys at the moment. He sees that. He knows no one takes him serious on this side. Nobody gives a fuck. So he runs to that side to try to, and he's letting you guys, he's putting his channel up. And hey, Tracy, you ought to be a little mad because he's taking your little few viewers, because when he does that and everybody goes there, he's using it for content. So you ought to tell him, Jen, if you say that people's picking on you and shit, well, Necro shouldn't let that shit happen. He shouldn't let you up there, and he shouldn't let you talk shit in his chat. He should control his channel, right? Because if you wasn't talking shit, nobody would ever say anything about you. So stop using your goddamn disability or anything like that. Stop it. I mean, again, if somebody just, if you were saying something, somebody was just arguing or a difference in opinion, and someone just called you out and found out you was in a wheelchair or something, they said something about that, yeah, that would be wrong and terrible. But when you talk all kinds of shit, then you finally see that you're fucked, nobody believes you, you throw that out there, then you talk shit in that chat saying all kinds, you make a fucking reacts channel, or an attempted reacts channel, it's fucking cringy as fuck, to be honest, but you do that. Then when it's not going your way, you're going to flag people. Oh, should I flag him or save him up to take? Jen, fuck off. Seriously, fuck off. Tracy, go with her. Serb, I don't know what the fuck to say about you. That's like Serb, he don't bother nobody, but I seen another screenshot. I don't know if, I'm pretty sure this was from today on Tracy's. It was like Serb was using that driver's license, that McLovin thing he made up about me, which is pretty cool, Serb. I mean, but the thing about it is, Serb, that's your account. That's you there. Are you embarrassed to use your own picture? I mean, I don't know, sir. I mean, you'll use everybody else's picture and little things, but you never use your own. But I guess I'm sexy enough for both of us, ain't I, sir? You must think so, because you spend a lot of time on my picture and a lot of time making videos and shit. You should burn some of that money and just hire somebody to do that shit. So I'm sure you're busy doing something. I mean, you're on a panel, what, 16 hours a fucking day? From the time you get up to the time you go to bed, you sit on a fucking panel. Unless you talking about flex napping, you literally admit you nap. You literally went at Eric for joking about you nap. Just a little bitty harmless joke. You went out and logged back in his dog and came in there and was giving Eric hell and telling Eric he's got to apologize. And when I seen Eric apologize to you, that's when I really was like, God damn, Eric, what the fuck are you doing? Tell him to fuck off, because everybody else already knew it was bullshit. And I'm sure Eric does now too, but like I said, they're all kind of in that same boat. They don't, that's all they got left. They've done enough shit to so many people that nobody either trusts them or respects them, so they all have to have each other. God damn. Happy New Year to all you decent people, all the rest of y'all. Happy New Year too, but you can get fucked every day. You can fuck yourself for the next 365 days. And I'll see y'all next New Year's Eve. We'll do the same thing. But not about you fucking losers, because we're going to find better drama. You guys suck. It's not even fun drama when you guys cry and whine like little bitches, but you are little bitches. Later.